Check, check. Can you hear me?
I can.
Ooh, the microphones are working.
Yeah.
Good evening. Nice, brisk evening here in Omaha. OJL JV about to take on the JV from Fremont. Game number 2 in the series. It's getting amped up on our weekend back from Okoboji.
Very quick weekend in Okoboji.
Seemed a little too quick. I don't know what it was about that one, but
yeah, just very
in and out.
Right. Very cold rink. I feel
freezing.
I feel like this is.
I feel like I could wear shorts right now.
Right.
And we don't even have heaters in front of us.
Right.
It's amazing how forced air works. As the boys getting warmed up here, we got about 15 seconds until game time.
Yeah. I think T Westman in net today.
I think that's what I saw on the band app. We'll see what happens here.
I never know how to follow that because 1 minute I think it's one way and then I hear something else. So
there's like 15 different sections to go into.
Yeah.
You're just not following it in the right order.
Yeah, that's probably right.
First you got to go to order 42T.
Right.
And then A.
Yeah.
So.
So, just one bucket tonight, looks like. Oh, no, here it is.
Ooh,
there it is.
There's the Target bucket. Ooh, we do have 2.
Yeah, we got yeah.
Target and Home Depot. Today's bucket's been brought to us by whoever brought them. It wasn't those guys.
No. I'm not used to smelling food this early either.
Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of varsity guys in front of us eating. And if anybody wants to text any of my family and tell them to bring us some drinks, hint, hint,
yeah,
feel free.
I already had touched base with mine. I'm like,
feeling parched.
Thirsty.
Mr. LaVisca doing the announcing right now. And the boys getting warmed up. Andy, you are correct. T. Westman is in the net. Going to have Stonebreaker. Check that. Is that LaVisca?
That is LaVisca.
Sorry. Saw the 3, but.
Yeah, that's going to be a little weird.
It's going to drive me crazy
but
all
here
day.
It is Stonebreaker, too. So oh, I guess we're going to start here.
On the near side, as LaVisca just levels one of them, gives it off to Lucina, takes it forward, over to the near side, and gets tripped up, and no call on that one. On the near side, back and pulled out again by Thomas, comes out and picked up by Fremont, taking into the Omaha zone. Poke check by, which one is that? That's Stonebreaker, kicked it out, brought out to Lucina, is going to sail it into the zone of Fremont, and they're going to say he was just behind the red line.
Oh, I don't know about that. I disagree.
And already, questionable calls.
Right.
Gotta love it. Near side, Omaha zone. Puck deflected near side, corner picked up by Omaha. Trying to clear that one on the near. Picked up by Fremont, trying to go in front. Deflected. Back to the far side. Omaha trying to get it cleared. They do. Send it up and take it out of the zone. Near side, picked up by Roeder at the red line. Backwards pass near side. Omaha tried to go, and he gets tackled, and no call on that one. So it's going to be a physical game as Button trying to keep it in the blue line. Somebody finally make a call.
Yeah, Amaran just got tackled by 3 guys from Fremont, but nothing there.
Out for Omaha, Button Lally, Bianchetti, Roeder, and Amrine. Puck deflected back to the far side. Picked up by Fremont, taking it over, and a penalty called for interference by Fremont. And Omaha going to be up a player for another 2 minutes with 13:58 left. The nice part today is we do have the time on the clock, or the clock on the
Right,
screen. So.
yeah.
Puck deflected as they send one back into the Omaha zone. Going after it is Stonebreaker. Getting some help as Zach lays the hit on him. And Omaha going to bring it out. Stonebreaker bringing it out of the zone. Comes over to the far. Deflected. Picked up at the blue line by LaVisca. Sends it off the boards to the far side. And brought it back to the near. Off the wall. Picked up. Omaha trying to hold on to that. Stonebreaker gets it back to LaVisca. Puck to the far side, brought it back into the zone, and they poke check it just over the blue line. Couldn't hold on to it. Brought over to the near side and picked up again by Stonebreaker, sailing one across as he hits LaVisca. Poke check, brought over to the far side. Bianchetti's right on top of him with a good stick lift. They tried to pass, intercepted by Omaha on the near side and picked up. Brought out of the zone by Elkins, over to the near side, shot, deflected, loose, still loose in front of the net. Cleared by Fremont to the far side corner. Brought over to the near, tried to clear it, picked up by Westman and sails it back behind the net of Fremont. Still loose in front of the net. Fremont is Omaha trying to get a line change in. Brought over to the near side. Picked up by Westman in Omaha zone. Sends one back. Sailing one across, picked up by Westman. Westman going to bring it out of the zone. Back over the red line, poke check, picked up by Roeder. Roeder, poke check, send it back to the Omaha zone. As Vaughn going after it now. Near side, Omaha territory. Vaughn on the near side wall, going to bring it back out of the zone. Poke check by Fremont, brings it over to the near side, picked up by Westman. Nice little flip by Westman, got it cleared. Roeder got a hold of it, brings it on to the near side with some help as Vaughn piles over one of them on the near side again. They try to send it back to the Omaha zone. Another 11 seconds left on the power play, sent across again, Omaha. Shot at the goaltender, but stopped by Fremont. On the near side, Vaughn, bouncing puck, couldn't hold on to it, rolling into Omaha zone. And that's the end of the power play for Omaha. Both teams now full strength, picked up by Vaughn. Vaughn sailing one across to the far side to Roeder, back into the Fremont zone. Roeder on the far wall, gets tripped up, loses an edge or got a stick on him. Back in is Fremont trying to go back into the Omaha zone. Shot, deflected, near side corner. Westman got a hold of that one on the near side. Deflected again, Fremont coming up with that one again. And another one, they snuck that one into the back of the net.
The thing of it is we can't have all 5 guys over on one guy, right? So we left the complete back door open. I don't know, we're trying, we're scrambling, we're
not cohesively playing at this point.
No, when we play like that, it's gonna be a long afternoon, or / evening.
Pick up as we come out, Jackson, Cutler, LaVisca, Stonebreaker. And is that Cheeto? Yep, Cheeto. Deflected over to the near. Comes onto the wall near side on the boards. Omaha trying to send it off. Picked up, brought out by LaVisca. Back to the near side, back into Fremont zone. LaVisca holding on to it. In front of the net, poke check over to the near side corner. LaVisca trying to stay with it. Comes over to the near again as he's getting some help. Omaha trying to bring it out, picked up as LaVisca couldn't hold on. They send it off the walls, hits Jackson. Puck bounce, Jackson was trying to get a skate on it, and they bring it over to the near side. Omaha trying to grab it, picked up by LaVisca again, goes by in the net, sends it off the wall to the far. Has Jackson open, Jackson taking it back in, has one man, maintaining, nice job by Drew, still has a hold of it, tries a backward shot, and Omaha got a hook call in front of the net, and no call on that one. Deflected again over to the far side. Cutler was literally hooked. And Cheeto boarded. Again, pile up in front to the far side wall. They try to send it out of the zone. Back to the far side. Picked up by Westman. Westman holds on to it for Omaha in their zone. 10:24 left in the period. Westman going to bring it out of the zone over to the near side. Takes a shot. Hit by Fremont. Sends one high. Westman gets a good poke check on it, but couldn't maintain to the far side. And offside's called on Fremont.
Yeah, we got to maintain our positions. We're just all over the place right now.
I've seen at least 3 hooking, one right in front of the net, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised they haven't called anything on that.
Well, one of our guys went directly into the net. I'm not sure who that was, but that just doesn't happen.
Not on his own accord, at least.
Right.
To the near side, Westman gets it cleared. Grabbed by Elkins, takes it back into the Fremont zone on the near side. Elkins holding on to it, goes behind the net to the far corner, sends one up top to Vaughn. Vaughn stepping ahead, takes a shot, deflected loose, comes over to the near side. Westman trying to hold it in play on the wall. Fremont stepping in, getting some help from Zach. On the wall again, Zach trying to hold on to it. Still maintaining as Omaha trying to grab control. Off the wall again, gets some help as Omaha. Elkins kicks it back in at the blue line. And there's still a battle on the wall. Held on by Holder. Goes behind the net. Fremont grabs it. Trying to get it off the boards and get some help. Sends it back to Omaha zone. Grabbed by Westman. Westman sends it back. Grabbed by Elkins. Back into the zone of Fremont. Trying to pass the Holder. Deflected. Picked up by Fremont. Back into the Omaha zone. Deflected. Tries a shot at the blue line. Stopped by Westman. T got a hold and sends it over to the near to Vaughn on the far. Trying to get it off the boards. Fremont couldn't hold on to it. Grabbed again as Omaha trying to take it back to the zone. And offsides. Just a little bit ahead of us on that one. 8:56 left. Omaha down by 1.
Right. Some meaner composure here, boys. Let's just get back to slowing the game down a little bit.
Thomas, Lucina, Kaiser up front. And Bunton and Lawley on D. Puck back into the Omaha zone, deflected to the far side. Nice job by Lawley to get a hold of that one. Thomas in the far side corner trying to hold on to it. Back into the far side corner trying to hold on to that one. Picked up Omaha, trying to get it cleared as Lucina was out. Picked up by Fremont though on the near side. In the corner. Nice hit by Thomas, keeps him on the wall. Bunton in the corner. Holds on to it for Omaha. Good stick on the near side. Bunton going to bring it out of the zone. Back into Fremont zone. Near side. Tries to take a shot. Deflected behind the net. Bunton gets the rebound. Check that. Fremont grabbed it. A little too far ahead of himself on that one. Fremont was trying to get it as it goes back in Omaha zone. And they're going to say no icing as it was tipped. And a hit by Vaughn. Just leveled one of them. And he gets hit from behind.
Oh, my God.
And no call by the referees, I should say. Should be the Fremont referees.
Yeah, right.
Over the near side. Fremont is literally tackling our guys right now, and no calls. Back behind the net to the far. Picked up by Bunton in the corner. Sending it out, back at Fremont. Fremont touches it. Forced to play that one. Omaha going to get a change in on this one.
Yeah, this is going to get ugly if the refs don't do something. There's a lot of chipping going on.
It's getting chippy and a lot of hit from behind.
Right.
Nothing called so far. Somebody's going to get hurt if they don't watch it.
Right.
To the far side, Amrine holding on to it. Lost an edge, but maintained. Got it to Roeder. Roeder trying to pass it back to Amrine. Got a man on him, though. Picked up by Fremont, taking it over to the near side as LaVisca just leveled one of them. Picked up by Stonebreaker. Got it clear as Fremont was changing.
That's too many.
Too many men on the ice and no call. Finally, the referees called something, and you can raise your arm. They finally called too many men on the ice. 7:07 left. Omaha going to be up a man for another 2 minutes.
The thing of it is that I don't understand. This Stripes didn't even call it. The other guy did.
Not really sure what's going on there. As there's been several occasions apparent penalties have happened right next to a referee. Sent back, picked up. Omaha kicks it across to LaVisca. Takes a shot. Deflected by the goaltender. To the far side. Omaha trying to maintain in the corner. Held on by Roeder, trying to pass in front of that. Loose, but couldn't get it off to LaVisca. And they're going to send it back into the Omaha zone. T holds on to it for Omaha. Gives it off to Stonebreaker. He's going to hold and try to set something up. Picked up by, who is that? Does he lose an edge, but maintains. Nice job by Zach. Lost the puck on that one as he lost his edge. Picked up, though, as defense laid another hit on the Fremont players. Elkins taken to the near side corner. Back behind the net to the far. Picked up top. Omaha trying to get a shot up, but couldn't maintain. They cleared it. Another minute 12 left on the power play. Held on by LaVisca. At the red line, going to try to bring it into the zone. Takes it to the far side. Back again to the far. Held on by LaVisca again. Tries a shot. Deflected. Behind the net. Loose on the near side corner. Held on by Fremont. Westman comes in, stops it at the blue line. Going to try to sneak in, takes a shot, stopped and bobbled by the goaltender, but they got it cleared. Back to the Omaha zone. Another 47 seconds left and picked up by Westman. Westman behind the net trying to pass it off near side to Roeder. Got it off the boards, but Fremont was trying for a shot. Roeder trying to get it in the near side corner. In Omaha territory, another 31 seconds left and a pile up in the near side corner of Omaha zone. And a hit, interference on Thomas as he just gets knocked over right in front of the referee. And no call on that one. Another shot behind the net, picked up by Westman. Gonna try to get it cleared. Deflected, but it couldn't hold on as Roeder was trying to grab it. Back to the far side corner and picked up by Westman. Warren trying to bring it out of the zone again. Gets a pass across to Vaughn. Vaughn out of the zone, passing it across. Inadvertently, he got Jackson on that one, but he hit him in the back of the skate, I believe. And they're now full strength, so that was icing as we go back over to the Fremont area. 4:57 left in the period. Omaha down by 1. Fremont with 2 calls. Should have been a lot more at this point. Yeah. Jackson, Cutler, Grayson, Petzold, and Button and Lawley in for Omaha. Puck to the near side. Ray Cheeto tries to send it back and covered by the goaltender. Gonna drop it again. Cutler gonna take drop on this one. Fremont getting a hold of it, but it goes back behind the net to the far side. Now near. He's trying to get it off the walls. Grabbed by Bunton. Sends it back. They send it back to him. Little back and forth at neutral. Picked up by, is that Lawley? Trying to get it clear. Oh, sorry, Grayson. Back behind the net to the far side. They try to pass in front and sneak another one in. They're crashing the net and separating us.
Right. And
we can't allow it. As the boys are getting a little desperate now, and they're not really thinking.
No, we're just trying too hard right now, right? We're trying too hard to lay hits. We're trying too hard to do all this stuff and just get out there and play hockey, right?
Yep.
Relax, have fun.
Emrine, Roeder, Elkins, Holder, LaVisca, and Stonebreaker in for Omaha. Stonebreaker picking it up for Omaha, gets it cleared, sends one across, hits Holder. They kick it back. Back to the wall again as Stonebreaker got his stick on it, stopped, and Omaha gets it sent back over into the Fremont side, and they're going to call Omaha for icing. Back over to the Omaha side, no change on the line. 4:14 left in the period, Omaha trailing by 2. Elkins taking drop again. Omaha picks it up by LaVisca, sends one behind the net. Gonna pick up his own pass. And it's Fremont running some interference behind the net. Still battling as Elkins and LaVisca trying to come out with it. They send one up top, Holder grabs it, kicks it off, picked up as Omaha. Amrine going back in, couldn't see the number, and stopped, covered by the goaltender. Back in their zone.
The only thing is, we only need a goal here. Let's just not freak out, right? Let's put one in the back of the net and then work for the next one.
Kaiser, Lucina, Thomas, Vaughn, and Westman out for Omaha. Kaiser was taking drop, goes behind the net over the near side. Vaughn with a hit on Fremont. On the near side, goes into the corner, picked up by Fremont. Trying to send one off the boards again, picked up by Vaughn. Back into the sidewall again as Thomas hit in the back. Couldn't get a hold of it. Back to the far. Pick Omaha zone. Westman gets it off, deflected by Lazina. Picked up by Vaughn. Vaughn on the near side. Comes back into the zone. Holds on to it for Omaha on the wall, but they poke check it out. Back over again and picked up by Fremont. Fremont back to the far side. Behind the net over the near. Vaughn trying to get in the corner of Omaha. Kicks one out. Puck behind the net. Goes in front then. Picked up as Fremont trying to take a shot. Deflected by T to the far side. Kaiser trying to grab it in the corner. Picked up by Vaughn behind the net. Vaughn trying to get it off the boards, gets it to Lucina. Lucina hits it across as he hits Kaiser. Kaiser back in, takes a shot from the blue line. Goes behind the net, bobbled, goaltender. Almost missed that one as it was rolling into the 5-hole.
I don't understand how our guy can just lose his edge right in the middle of the ice when the Fremont guy's standing by him. We just get laid out.
Hopefully the coaches can help correct that one at intermission. Puck deflected to the far side. Bianchetti was trying to battle that one on the near side again. Laviska with a hip check goes over to the near side again. The Stonebreaker was good and a good dive. Who was that? Is that Amrine?
Yeah.
Dove in front of it and was able to deflect, but going to come back over as Omaha was forced to clear it and ice the puck. Back over far side, Omaha. Bianchetti going to take drop. Puck deflected to the far wall. Picked up. Laviska trying to grab control of that one. Bianchetti trying to get in the corner. Warbirds trying to send one off. Stop by T. Two stop by T. Goes behind the net. Nice job. Far side, Warbirds trying to go. Stop by Laviska. Sending one across. Gets it cleared. Picked up by Fremont, but couldn't get it cleared as he just got it at the blue line. And then Roeder gets it back over as he's hooked. No call. Back again. Bianchetti takes a shot. Goes high into the safety net. Stop a play called. How a guy can have a stick in his armpit and turn towards it,
right,
and no call will be on me on this one. Elkins, Holder, Vaughn, Westman, and Cheeto out for Omaha. Back to the far side. Sorry, that's Kaiser.
No,
not Holder.
that's Cheeto. That's Holder.
Is it Holder? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was Kaiser again. Up. So Omaha trying to get it. Goes in the safety net again. High. Omaha zone near side. I'm sorry. Fremont zone near side. As Elkins going in to take the drop. And they don't like Vaughn's neck guard, so he has to go fix it, apparently. And he's got a spare one, but you would hope it would be in his bag. Near side. Omaha trying to get all of that. Stonebreaker trying to grab it. Cleared by Fremont. Back over to the near. Westman gets a hold, pushes it over. Fremont trying to shot, deflected by T. Back to the near again. Sorry, far again. Deflected as T gets a stick on it. Nice job by T. Puck to the near side, picked up by Cheeto. Taking it back into the zone, near side. Poke check to the corner. Got two guys on him. Picked up by Fremont on the poke check. Grabbed by Stonebreaker. Try to pass in front. Loose. They kick one back out. Elkins takes a shot. Deflected by one of the shins of Fremont. Omaha takes a shot behind the net. Picked up again. So Omaha trying to get it behind the net. 3-1. On the near side again. Holder trying to grab it. Stopped by Stonebreaker at the blue line again. Omaha trying to maintain as Elkins trying to battle on the wall. Kicked back by Stonebreaker as he's hit. Well after the puck was there.
Right.
And Westman picks it up at the red line. Sends it back at Fremont's goaltender as he covers it. Sends it behind the net. 38 seconds left to the near side. Back in Omaha's zone. Grabbed by Kaiser. Sending it back at Fremont. Thomas was there, but Fremont got all that one. Back into the near side. Picked up again by Kaiser. Sending one off Arkin over. He was trying to hit Lucina. Just a little bit behind him, and icing called on Omaha. 19 seconds left on the clock.
That's too bad. He had Lucina there. Just threw it behind him.
Back into the Omaha zone. 19 seconds left. Thomas taking drop. Nice kick there by Laviska. Holds on to it for Omaha. He's got Kaiser ahead of him. He's going to flip one up. Had a little too much on it. Icing going to be called on Omaha.
Oh, man.
He flipped it just before the red line. Back over Omaha zone. Far side. Thomas, Lally, LaVisca, Kaiser, and Lucina in for Omaha. Puck deflect as Thomas trying to get it. Goes behind the net, picked up by Lally. On the near side. Grabbed by Kaiser, sent it back. Lally trying to get behind the net, sends it back to the near side. Is that Kaiser or Holt? No, that's Lucina.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the period. Omaha trailing by 2. Boys talking to the coaches now.
Yeah, the thing of it is, I think towards the end of that period, things got a little bit better, it seemed like. I don't know, maybe slowed down a little bit. Just seems like we were more maintaining our positions and that type of thing. We just can't get our heads involved here. We just got to slow down a little bit.
I know a lot of these guys are upset for the last loss, but we can't lose our heads over our current situation.
Right.
They know what to do.
They do. I mean, it's the fact of, like, the thing is, they've played with these kids a number of times, number of years, right? They know who they are and that type of thing. They know what type of players they are. But it's just the fact that we got to slow down. I think we want it too much right now. But I like the passion.
Yeah. Just can't let it make you
right.
Make bad decisions. The boys getting conversation, Coach Groon. And here they come.
I will have to give hats off to the boys, the fact that they have not ended up in the box after that first period. I'm getting a little, you know.
It's easy to get mad, especially when you're getting hooked and tripped. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Retaliation, that type of thing.
Yep. So they haven't lost their head. Hopefully they maintain that side of it.
Right.
Change it up here on sides. Kicking that one off. We're going to have Holder, Zach, Button, Lawley, and I think it's Elkins. Yep, and Elkins. Elkins taking center. Have a quick issue with
clock's not ready.
There it goes. And drop goes. Zach going after on the side, trying to push it forward as he gets bent over the boards, and then they land on top of him. Interference there, guys. How are they not calling that? He laid on top of Ian. Back to the corner. Over to the near side. Offside's called, and Ian just leveled the kid. And they're going to get double penalties on that one.
They didn't call anything.
Still no arm raised.
I don't believe so.
Ian was not happy about that one.
No, and he shouldn't be. I mean, I get it, right?
Yep.
I understand he's not happy.
And that's what happens when the referees don't make calls.
Right. Their coach is yelling about our kids, and, I mean, come on.
And they're going to bring it out of the zone, too. Cutler going to take drop. Puck grabbed right away by Jackson. Trying to get it into the zone. Does. Gets it back behind the net. He's going after it on the near side corner. Cheeto trying to stop him on the wall. They're going to send one back. Lally couldn't quite get his stick on that one. Going to kick it off the boards, but grabbed by Fremont. Trying to bring it in and deflect it. Good job by Lally. Keeps him on the hair. Picked up by Jackson. Gets a good pass to Cutler, who gets it at the red line back over into the zone of Fremont. And the boards are getting hit harder and harder. I don't know if you realize that from at home, but the hits are happening.
Nice job by Button there.
Button with a good stick. Sends it back into Fremont zone behind the net. Picked up by Fremont to the far side. Cheeto was going after it. Stopped. Shot taken, deflected, picked up. We got to have somebody else go to the net, guys.
Right.
Back to the far side, picked up. Again, Stonebreaker taking a shot. Stopped and covered by the goaltender.
The thing of it is that we play this offense of keeping one of the forwards way back, and I think that hurts us sometimes on those types of plays, right? We got two guys up against the boards, nobody there on the corners.
It's easy. That goaltender has stopped a lot of first ones, and he's dropped it.
Right.
So picked up as they're going to try to get it cleared. Back into the Omaha zone as it's rolling. Should be icing. Icing called as we go back over into the Fremont zone. Far side. Bianchetti taking drop. Joined by Amrine, Roeder, LaVisca, and Stonebreaker. Puck in the far corner. While trying to maintain. Picked up, shot in front of the net, deflected near side. Stonebreaker trying to get it, and they get it cleared. LaVisca's going to get it at the red line. Takes it back over to the Fremont zone, near side. Tries a shot, deflected, loose.
You gotta have somebody there, boys. Come on.
Somebody's got to go after it as it goes back in the Omaha zone, rolling. Should be icing. Icing called on Fremont.
Yeah, I gotta have somebody there. Gotta have somebody in the crash in the net at the same time.
Back over to the near side. Fremont zone. Bianchetti take and drop. Puck on the near side, sent back, picked up by Fremont as LaVisca just leveled one of the kids. Picked up by Amrine, takes it back to the far corner of him. He gets tripped up, no call on that, as the stick was literally in between his legs when he fell. Back over behind the net, Omaha trying to grab it to the far side. Picked up again, goes behind the net, near side. Tries to pass it over in front, Stonebreaker in, sneaks in, loose still in front of the net, back to the far. Roeder trying to get it behind the net, goes to the corner. Fremont sending it back again, picked up by Fremont, grabbed by Stonebreaker, sends it over the near side as he hits Amrine. Picked up by Bianchetti, and they send it just over the blue line. Omaha has to reset, sends one back. Picked up again by Stonebreaker, sends it over again. Couldn't hold on to it again. Grabbed by Stonebreaker at the red line, sends one across. Hits Roeder, Roeder to the corner, far side. Omaha getting a change, stopped by Lucina. Sending it back to the corner. Kaiser trying to get it, they send it back again. A little back and forth action as it goes back into the Omaha zone. Thomas in pursuit, keeping him on the far side. Gets a stick on it and utilizes the tripping call, no tripping calls to his advantage. Comes over to the near side, Kaiser to the far, goes to the far corner. Messina trying to get it, goes on the boards. Back to the corner it goes, picked up by Fremont. Kaiser after it again. Over to the near side. Fremont going to bring it out of the zone at center. Back to the red line. Over the blue. And trying in and stopped by T and covered. Nice job by T.
Right.
11:27 left. Back in the Omaha zone. Going to be on the far. Puck drop over, deflected by T, picked up by Roeder. Roeder off the boards, gets it past, goes back into the near side. Holder trying to grab it. Roeder reached out, got a hold of it, but couldn't maintain. Picked up again as Fremont takes it to the far side. Button in pursuit.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the ref getting pushed into the boards by two players.
Get out of the way. There's a good idea.
Yeah.
Omaha gets it cleared. Holder almost gets it back. And they send it back over again, and offside's called.
To me, that's intentional there.
It looks like they're going back over for the intentional offsides.
Right.
As we go back over onto the Fremont side. 10:57. Elkins gonna take drop. Puck deflected far side. Shot deflected. Almost had that one. Nice job. Roeder had the shot, but had a guy in front of him. Deflected corner. Trying to hold on to it. Still at the blue line. Elkins trying to grab it. Kicks it back. Picked up by Fremont. Sends it off the boards on the near side and hits Lally. Lally sending one high. Hits the safety net. Just a little too much on that one. 10:39 left. Omaha down 2-0. Going to be just outside the zone is Cutler taking drop, joined by Cheeto, Stonebreaker, LaVisca, picked up by Stonebreaker on the drop, picked up by Jackson. Sends that to the corner, goes behind the net. Jackson and Cutler trying to go after it to the far side corner. LaVisca picks it up, getting off the boards, and hits the referee in the chest. Cheeto was trying to reach out and grab it, but couldn't quite get it. Slows him down a little bit as Stonebreaker got the deflection, and T clears it. Nice stick. Nice job by T again. Just getting it off the boards as Cutler lays a nice little hit. Cheeto going after it again. Omaha gets it cleared again as Jackson just over the red line sends it to the near side corner. In the corner again, Omaha trying to get it. Cheeto trying to grab it, picked up as it goes to the far side and picked up again. LaVisca pushing it behind the net. Cutler going after it. On the near side corner again. Sends it as Stonebreaker grabbed it, couldn't maintain, had a little bounce. Comes over to the near side, back into Omaha zone. Jackson going after it, and they hit him from behind. Apparently not enough to draw a penalty. On the near side again as LaVisca lays a nice hit that time. And then they tried to trip Cutler. On the near side again. Back into the zone. Picked up. LaVisca with another hit. That's the second one he laid on the same kid in a row. Back to the far side corner behind the net. Comes over to the near. Cheeto sends it over to LaVisca in the corner. Picked up by, check that, keeps him in the corner. Again, Omaha trying to maintain. Stonebreaker trying to send it out. Jackson gets a stick on it, deflected. Poke check by Cutler, gets it cleared. He's got Cheeto at the red line. Cheeto reaches back and grab it, but had a guy right on him. On the near side again, Cutler pushes him into the boards. Stonebreaker gets a hold of it, trying to get it cleared, deflected. Picked up by him again, and deflected as, who got in front of that? Was that Jackson?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Interference by who?
One freaking called, eh? I mean, really, come on.
You got to be kidding me. Stonebreaker?
Right.
How do you call interference on the guy with the puck?
At 6:19 of the second period, penalty number 3, Stonebreaker. 2 minutes interference. Stonebreaker, 2 minutes for interference at 6:19.
Omaha down a man for 2 minutes. Picked up as Fremont errantly kicks it to the far side. Goes behind the net. T got a hold of it. Vaughn grabs it, trying to get it cleared. They reach out and send it up top. Fremont holding on, tries a shot, deflected by T over to the near side corner. Westman trying to clear it, gets it on the boards. He's going to get a hold of it. Gets it cleared and sends it back into their zone behind the net. 8:17 left in the period. Fremont grabbing it behind their net. Taking it to the far side, trying to maintain his Bianchetti, trying to run some interference, deflects. It's taken out, but slows him down. And Omaha diving in as Roeder comes in to get it. Should have been all kinds of penalties there called.
Right.
Even on us, I'll admit
Yeah.
it. Back to the far side corner, no calls on this one. And somehow Omaha down a man for another. They don't even have the penalty call. Oh, there it is, 106 on the far side. Omaha reaches out and grabs it as Roeder got his stick on it, deflected. Omaha trying to get it clear, and they do it as it leaves the playing surface just outside the blue line. Another change coming out for the Omaha line as Lawley, Zach, Elkins, and LaVisca are out for Omaha. Deflected over. Elkins going after in the far corner of Fremont. Goes behind the net, holds on to it. Got a man on him, looking to pass. Picked up by Fremont again, trying to get on the boards on the near side. Elkins going after it again. In the corner, 42 seconds left on the PK for Omaha. Near side picked up as Omaha still running some interference. And Zach picks it up, taking it to the far side. Errantly, but Omaha got the offsides called on Fremont. 7:10 left in the period and another 30 seconds left on the PK. Puck deflected and Omaha sends it right at the goaltender of Fremont. He's going to kick it off to the near side. 24 seconds left on the PK. Held on by Fremont to the far side. Zach going after it. Fremont sends it up at the red line. Poke check. So Omaha keeps it on the boards to the far side. Goes behind the net over the near. On the walls, Fremont holding on to it. 8 seconds left on the PK. Fremont still on the boards. Omaha trying to get it. They send it up top. Tries for a shot. Deflected by T over to the near side corner. Omaha now full strength. Puck on the near side. Fremont trying to hold on to it. And a nice job by Lucina, who's just sneaking in and stops the shot from happening. Fremont in the near side corner of Omaha. Deflected, far side. Picked up by, who got that? Is that Lucina? Lucina trying to get on the red line, sends it back. Lawley reaches out and grabs it and sends one across, and Omaha gets it cleared again. Back to the far side corner. Kaiser trying to get it in the corner. He does, looking to pass. Sends one up top as he hits Thomas. Takes a shot, deflected. Goes high into the safety net. Stop a play called. 6:02 left in the period. Back in Fremont territory. LaVisca, Stonebreaker, Kaiser, Lucina, and Thomas. Puck deflected back as Lucina got a hold of it, was taking the drop on that one. Sends one high. Thomas knocks it down with some help from Kaiser. Kaiser trying to pass in front of the net, deflected. Nobody home but Fremont. Sends one back, picked up by LaVisca at the red line. Sends it back at the goaltender who knocks it down, picked up by Fremont. Trying to get it cleared. Grabbed by Lucina, sends one back, picked up by Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker to LaVisca, sends one back at Fremont. Right angle, got a hold of a Fremont player, goes into the near side corner. Thomas trying to get it on the wall. Got a couple men on him. Freebird sending it off over to the near side. And a hit by LaVisca was running into his guy. Deflected, and a nice job by T, keeps it out. Little errant play by our own guys who ran into each other, but a good stop by T. Another one deflected again behind the net, near side corner now. Omaha trying to get the clear. It's 5:07 left on the clock, and it's grabbed by Kaiser at the red line, who sends one across at the goaltender. He bobbles it. Kaiser going after it. Goaltender forced to cover.
Yeah, I think it's a great job by Kaiser there. He helped too for T on the other end there. Came in, and I'm not sure where he came from, but did a great job of just turning him enough so you couldn't get that shot off.
Back on the near side, we're going to have Roeder, Thomas, Amrine, Vaughn, and Westman. Amrine going to take the drop. He hits one just behind the net to the far side, and it's picked up by Roeder. Behind the net on the wall, Roeder gets it in the corner. Getting some help as Fremont trying to get it. Trying to pick that one off. Vaughn with a poke check. Fremont gets a good back check from Roeder. And Amrine trying to get it at the red line as he's hit from behind without the puck. Funny how they don't call any of that. Back to the near side. Back into the Omaha zone. Is that Roeder or Amrine?
Roeder.
Roeder trying to go after it, near side. I saw the two. Omaha trying to maintain, picked up by Westman in Omaha zone. Going to take it behind the net. Had a man on him, passes it back to Amrine. Amrine to Vaughn. Vaughn kicks it off, picked up at red line. Vaughn gets it off the boards. They send it back into the near side corner to behind the net. Picked up by Westman off the boards again. On the boards is Omaha trying to maintain, but can't get it cleared. Westman there to get it. Sends it back to the near side to Amrine in the corner. And he's getting some help there from Bianchetti, trying to get it off the boards and get it cleared. They come in. They were trying to get it, got a shot off, and Omaha got a lucky clear on that one. Goes back over into the Fremont zone against the far wall. Fremont trying to clear it. Sails one back in Omaha zone. And icing called on Fremont with 3:44 left in the period. Change coming out. Go ahead.
Yeah, much better job by the boys, though, to kind of maintain their positioning and that type of thing. So we just need one to go our way here and get back in this thing.
Back in the far side. Trying to get it cleared. As Button was almost got a hold of that one at the blue line. Lawley going after it in the far side of Omaha. Picks it up and slingshots to the near. Gets it off the boards to Cheeto. Cheeto deflects. Back to Cutler. Cutler to Jackson. Jackson back into the zone. Cutler making a break for the net as they force Jackson to the wall. And Cheeto. How did they not call him for that?
Great job, though.
Yeah, well, you know what? Hey, you're going to use it to your advantage, I guess. They were. Yeah. Knocks it down as Cheeto gets a stick on it as it was bouncing. Then it's deflected. Jackson going after it in the near side corner as he's taken out.
Beat boys.
Wow. I can't believe any of that wasn't called. Back to the far side. LaVisca going, hey, at least I guess they're consistent.
Right.
Back to the near side corner. Pile up in the corner in Fremont zone. Comes, send it back to the near side. Picked up by Lolly, gonna bring it back into the zone near side.
Oh,
And they're gonna call us for offsides. It looked like Cutler was over.
it was close.
2:43 left, offsides called on Omaha.
I don't know, but I think it's just because he left his stick just at the end there.
Must have been, I guess.
Took 2 of them out, though. Pretty good.
I'll take it.
Right. I'll take anything at this point.
You know, if you're going to do it right, I guess.
Right.
Yep, back over. It's Omaha fighting that one. Elkins going after on the near side. Got a man on him. Taken
That's a
out.
trip.
No calls. Okay, you know what, guys? Just keep it up, I guess. LaVisca sending it across, trying to hit Holder. Send across Elkin, and Holder going after, pushing it. Elkin's going to take a shot, deflected by the goaltender. Goes by.
Oh, that goes.
Omaha!
Nice job by Elkins to keep fighting that.
Snuck that one in, and Omaha now only trailing by 1.
Yep, that's what we needed, I'm telling you.
Hopefully the tides are starting to turn now in our favor, as the boys finally get one on the board and a little less stress on them.
Yeah, my thing is right now, it's like, yeah, like I said, keep this up. Put the pressure on them, right? Turn it over, put the pressure on them.
Good effort there by Elkins to get that one in. Puck deflected, picked up at Fremont on the near side, trying to get it cleared off the wall. Stop as Stonebreaker gets it off the boards, trying to hit Holder. Gets one across near side to Zach. Zach back in the zone. Going across, trying to take it. Gets hit, but trying to maintain as Omaha couldn't quite go, and they send it back into the Omaha zone. Should be icing, and it is.
Oh,
Icing called on Fremont.
13, Sean LaVista.
Puck on the far side. Sean Busher.
Sean Busher, right?
Parker LaVisca, whatever you want to call him. Back to the near side.
I wonder if
Sean with a hit.
Busher's family knows they picked up another kid.
I wouldn't want to foot that
No.
bill for the food
No.
for either of them.
True story.
Some big boys. On the near side, Omaha trying to get it cleared. Stopped with a good kick by Kaiser. Kaiser forcing that one, and a good flip gets it back in their zone over to the far side as he's got Thomas getting interfered with. They hooked Thomas. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Over to the far side. Omaha gets a hold of it by the far side by Vaughn on the wall, kicking one back. Picked up by Fremont. Fremont trying to maintain now. Back to the far side of Omaha. Vaughn with a good stick. Holds onto it and a hit. Vaughn gets hit from behind and no call. But got the puck out. Back over to the near side. Omaha's trying to maintain an offsides called on Omaha.
Thing of it is, we can't.
Nope, they're going to call some interference on that one, it
Oh,
looks
they
like,
are.
finally.
I'm like, we can't.
I was going to say, after that first hit, the puck was gone from Vaughn, and they hit him the second time, and it was like, okay.
Right.
So, and it was interference called. Amrine going to take drop. Getting some help there. Back up top to Vaughn. Vaughn hitting Westman on the near. Westman holds on. Trying to dance with that one. Sends one across, trying to hit Vaughn. Just a little bit behind him, but enough to get there. And Vaughn kicks it into the corner. Behind the net it goes. So Omaha trying to maintain it as it's a battle behind the net. Puck high to the far side corner. Fremont trying to send one hat, and it should have been ice. Nope.
No.
We had to cover that one. It's a penalty call, I guess. You are right. 35 seconds left in the period. 1:30 left on the PK for Fremont. As Omaha going back in. Jackson on the near side. Almost gets tripped again. Near side as Jackson gets taken out and no call. Vaughn steps in and hits him. Picked up by Cutler. Goes over to the far side. Cutler on the board. Pushing it back over. And he gets taken out.
God.
Back to the far side of Omaha. Stopped by T. 13 seconds left on the PK. Picked up by Warren as Westman taking it back out of the zone. Back over to the near. Fremont zone. Warren coming in. Takes a shot. Goes behind the net. Bobbled by the goaltender. Almost didn't get that one. 0.7 seconds left. They're going to put a skater in, and they're going to pull T. Westman out. 0.7 seconds left. All we're going to get is one quick
swipe
shot.
At it, yeah.
As they put in LaVisca at center, open to get the puck. He does get it, but it goes to the near side as it's deflected, and that's a stop of play. As we go in for a break for about 20 minutes, we'll see everybody here shortly. And we're back. That was the longest beer line I've been in a long time.
Right? Oh, sure. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Ship.
We're okay with that. Just so everybody knows, we are not opposed to sponsorship.
Right.
We accept sponsorship in forms of cash, check, credit card, and beer.
Mostly beer.
Mostly beer. We're okay with that.
Right.
I don't even consider that a setback at this point. That
No.
still saves me money.
It's very valuable.
The game gets more interesting for everybody when we've had a few.
Right. We'll see. I think doesn't seem like the Fremont side's very happy with their play, so we'll see what happens here.
Looks like we're going to start it off this time. Elkins, Bianchetti. Comes charging in right away and grabs it. Back to the near side of Fremont. Picks it up, holds on to it, sends one across to the far side, picked up by Elkins. Elkins behind the net. On the near side, gets one off the boards. Should mention there's 43 seconds left on the power play for Omaha right now. Back over to the far corner. Yeah, loose in front of the net, comes over to the near side as LaVisca just taps him. Back over, Omaha zone. 29 seconds left on the power play. Back to the near side. Loses the puck just for a second as Zach sends one across. Try and hit Elkins. Grabbed by Fremont. Trying to click it back over to the far side as Stonebreaker got a hold of back over to the near side corner. And Omaha just needing to get out of our zone at this point. Back over, picked up by Fremont. Little miscalc on the pass. As Omaha
That's
going
not a
in after it.
trick.
And finally, a guy actually is going for the puck.
Right. It's not a trip.
It's not a trip, and we get called for tripping. So
It's not a trip.
we are now down a man for 2 minutes. 14 minutes left in the game. 2-1 in favor of Fremont. That was actually back over, picked up by Fremont. Had to show our own correction. Back to the far side is Cutler going after it. Gets a stick on that one. Should be a high sticking at that point. Didn't. Deflected again. They snuck one in on a high stick.
Oh my God. Yeah. You got to call that. He's talking about it.
They're talking about it right now. There was a high stick. One of the referees didn't call it. And we'll see what they come back with.
He's still talking about it.
It was well above his head. And they're gonna call it back. Coach is not happy. Yeah, absolutely.
Because it was. But my thing is, you can't. Right now, they look timid over there talking to the coach. You can't do that. Just
No.
make the call and move on. It was
Coach is gonna argue with you no matter what you say.
Well, it would be a different story if it wasn't a high stick, but it was.
Yep. Referees need to do a better job of calling that.
Right. Should have just called it right away. My thing is, right now you got to be done. Just move on. We got a Fremont parent yelling "fight" over here.
And they did recall it. No goal. Back over to the Fremont side. Puck puck to the far corner.
Fremont's
Vaughn
not
took the
happy.
drop. Nope. And you know what? We've had quite a few times where they should have called something and didn't, so
Right.
we're all a little frustrated. Back to the far side, Vaughn trying to push him. Fremont to the far corner, comes in, trips on his own accord. Near side, Fremont on the boards. Westman trying to lay a hit. Keeps him in the corner, puck still in the corner on the near side. Omaha zone. Bianchetti trying to reach out and grab it. Still in the corner. Fremont holding on to it. Comes up top. Deflected, stopped and covered by Westman. And a little pushing match happening in front of the net.
It's all right.
Fremont tried to take a little extra swipe at Westman. Vaughn wasn't having it.
Nope. What did he do?
Changing out Bianchetti for some reason. Deflected near side, up top. They send it over to the far. Fremont holding on to it as Bianchetti was trying to reach out. Got it to Laviska. Up, check that, goes behind the net. Laviska almost had it. Thought he had it. Deflected. Laviska got a stick on that one. T reached out and grabbed it and got a good stick on it to the far corner. Up top by Fremont. And Laviska just leveled him there. Oh, sorry, Bianchetti just leveled him there. Puck behind the net, picked up by Fremont. Laviska on top of him. Picked up by Bianchetti, sends one high back into Fremont zone. And Omaha still on the power play, or sorry, the penalty kill right now. So back over to the near side as they just piled us onto the ground. Near side again and a hit. Laid. Separated man from puck back over to the far corner. Bianchetti laying ahead and Laviska going in. They're sending in some big guns at this point. Back again is Laviska trying to hold on to it. Does, keeps it on the wall, and he's going to kick it out. 4 seconds left on the PK, comes over to the near side. Fremont forced to send it behind the net. Omaha now full strength as B gets it out. Holder pushing that one forward. Back into Fremont zone, near side. Roeder was trying to get it. Little miscue on that one. And icing called on Fremont. Back over to the Fremont zone, 11:45 left in the game. Omaha trailing by 1. Near side, Fremont zone. Elkins hits it right at the goaltender, loose, still loose. Goaltender had to reach back. Puck came out. Good attempt there by the boys to crash that net right away. Elkins taking drop again. Kicks one right at the goaltender, goes behind the net. Holder kicking it back behind the net, picked up again by Elkins, trying to pass in front. Fremont grabs it, sends it up top. Westman takes a shot, goaltender gloves it. 11:29 left.
We gotta get
Good
somebody.
attack.
We gotta get somebody in front of the net, boys.
Elkins, Holder, and Zach in for Omaha. Elkins taking drop again. Kicks over to the near side, grabbed by Zach. Zach up top to Westman. Westman comes in, sends it back to the near side corner. Back behind the net it goes. Holder going after it, goes into the far corner, picked up by Elkins. Omaha has had the stick, but couldn't get the shot off. Comes over, picked up by Fremont. Gets it cleared, grabbed by Westman at the red line, sends it back at Fremont. Goes behind the net to the far side. Ian going after it, holding it in the corner. Getting some assistance there from, is that Elkins?
Yeah.
Elkins, they get it out, charging in. Cheeto goes behind the net over the near side. Westman going after it. Couldn't get a stick on it, goes back in the Omaha zone.
Yeah,
Vaughn
icing.
going after it in the near side corner, and icing called on Fremont. Change coming out, 10:46 left, back into the Fremont zone. You're gonna have Grayson, Cutler, Drew, Laviska, and Stonebreaker. Near side, Jackson trying to push it over the near side corner. Cutler holding onto it, sends it up to Sean. Sean, shot, deflected, goes behind the net, still loose. Fremont gets it cleared. Sean going after on the far side, sends it back. Had her own guy in front of it. Sean grabs it again at the blue line. Poke check by Fremont. Back over to the near side. Koa laying a hit, separated the man from the puck. Great back check by Koa on that one.
That's actually Jackson, I think.
Is it Jackson? I thought Koa had it, but great
Maybe,
job by
I don't know,
Drew.
Jackson was over there. Grayson took a Sean puck to the back of the leg.
He's going to be a little sore.
Right.
Good job. And it looks like Koa's going in for what? I missed it. Grun is not happy with that call. Roughing.
For what? I don't know how
No
that's
idea on
roughing.
that one. Back in, takes a shot, deflected by T. Nice job. Omaha trying to clear it. Up top, picked up by Fremont. Sends it to the far wall. Picked up again as LaVisca sends it right back behind the net of the Fremont goaltender. And Fremont looking to reset. 9:58 left on the near side, picked up by Fremont. Zach got a stick on it, deflected to the far side. Sean gets a hold of it, comes over to the near side again, behind the net. Vaughn there to get it. Holding on, he's going to send one high. Fremont knocks it out, but Vaughn had too much on it, got it cleared. As Elkins gets a stick on that one, back into the Fremont zone. Back into the near side corner, and Elkins throwing on some fight. Deflected again, Fremont trying to hold on to it as LaVisca pushes him into the far wall. Deflected again, they snuck that last one in. Last one they snuck in there on the call. And Coach Grun not happy with the referees.
Yeah, but I think our boys too is that we got a little hit happy there towards the end. So, but
got to play hockey, not hit hockey. On the near side, Thomas battling with Lucina. Lucina pushing it back into their zone, kicks it into the near side corner. Kaiser going after it. We still have 9:04 left in the game. As Omaha trying to get it, and Fremont going back into the Omaha zone. Deflected.
Nice job
to
by
the far
Button.
side by Button. Picked up by Thomas. Gonna send it out as he's trying to pass to Lucina. Comes over to the near side corner of Fremont. Fremont trying to get it cleared. Stopped up top. We had three guys right there. Fremont trying to hold on. As Lucina battling the corner, getting some help from Kaiser. Kaiser comes out with it. Takes it to the far side, but Fremont goes and grabs it. Back to the near. Fremont back trying to get into the Omaha side. Deflected again. Back to the far side. And Fremont trying to hold on as Omaha battling it in the far side corner. Poke check up top. Fremont takes a shot. Deflected by T. Blocker near side. Omaha trying to maintain it again. Gets it out to Lucina. Lucina gets it cleared. Elbow called on Fremont. And Fremont goes in the sin bin for 2 minutes. And Omaha down 3-1 with 8:09 left. Out for Omaha. Elkins grabs it, takes it behind the net, send it up top to the far side. Stonebreaker sends it back, picked up by Fremont. Fremont poke check, couldn't maintain, goes back again. Should have been a tripping call on Fremont. Back to the far side again. Guys don't always just fall on their own when they're, getting interfered with. Just saying. Back over to the Fremont side, held on by Zach. Ian takes a shot, knocked down to the far side, goes back into the Omaha zone.
Good try there by Ian.
Held on. Is that LaVisca?
No, it's
Who's got that?
Stonebreaker.
Oh, it's Stonebreaker. Couldn't quite see it. I saw the three. Near side. Omaha sends it across, picked by Bianchetti. They're going to kick one off, hit their own guy in the head on that ricochet. And held on as Bianchetti gets it to Sean. Sean comes in, takes a shot. Wide right. Picked up as it goes off. Zach loses sight, trying to send it back. Lost sight of who was next to him on that one. Behind the net it goes. Another 56 seconds left on the power play for Omaha. 7:01 left. Comes over to the near side. Bianchetti sends one across. Back to the far. Held on. Jackson taking a shot. Push him into the corner. Trying to send one on stop and picked up by Westman. Westman near side. I see Busher, but I know it's Laviska. Back again with Laviska holding on to it. Keeping one in is Thomas trying to sneak in. Just got it off the shin of one of the guys. Gonna hold on by Laviska. Taking it back in. Poke check. Gets it to Westman. Westman taking it back into the zone. Takes a shot. High to the near side. Held on by Roeder. Roeder sends it back. Comes in. Jackson takes a shot. Thomas was there. Right idea. Vaughn stepping in. Takes it back. Comes over to the near side. Held on. Jackson takes a shot again. Got it hit on that one.
Another high stick.
Another high stick. Should have been called. Nice job by Westman. Forced it behind the net. Puck to the far side. Vaughn deflects to the near side corner. Fremont now full strength. Omaha still battling it in the near side corner of Omaha. Picked up by Roeder. Gets it cleared. Picked up by Fremont. Goes over to the far side. Fremont coming back in the Omaha zone. Takes a shot. Deflected. Near side corner. Vaughn and Roeder collide on him. Thomas coming in to assist. Back behind the net. T got a stick on it. Comes over to the near side. Roeder trying to battle it off the wall. Comes over to the far. Grayson, Cheeto, trying to get it cleared. Just a little errant pass on that one. Deflected. Comes over to the near side corner. Westman pushing him into the corner. Picked up by Thomas on the far side corner. Trying to send it back to the near. Up top, picked up by Fremont. Deflected to the far. Gets it off the wall. Fremont couldn't hold on to it. Omaha got the clear and had Cheeto on it. Couldn't quite maintain. Had a man, two on him. Comes over to the near side. Omaha battling it again in the near side corner. Cheeto and Westman comes off the boards. Trying to go in. Shot deflected by his own guy to the far side corner. Still off the boards. Vaughn deflects. Got the clear we needed. Picked up by Fremont in their own zone. Taking it to the far. Cutler trying to go after it now. Back across again. Cheeto battling one, two. Again. Still loose. Picks it. Shot. Deflected again. Had Amrine there. Couldn't quite pull it off. Had a guy in front of him. Near side. And the nice hit there.
Nice job by Lawley.
By Lawley. Just put Riley from Fremont in the boards. He was slow to get up. I could even read his jersey. Puck leaves the playing surface. 4:13 left. Back over to the Omaha side. Fremont tries to deflect, but it comes over to the near side corner. Omaha trying to grab it behind the net. Deflected again by good dive.
Good job by Lawley.
By Lawley. Comes over to the near again. Zach trying to get it out, does, but Fremont grabs it just after the blue line and errantly, checks it, goes back over the blue line. I thought he missed it.
He did miss it. That's a bad thing. I think Elkins wasn't expecting to miss it, and it just ended up that way.
Omaha getting the cleared. Deflected by Lawley. Back in the zone, near side. Couldn't quite hold on to that one. I thought Lawley got it. He must not have. Back to the near side, 3:36 left.
You know, my thing is you take away that first 10 minutes of this game, it's way different.
And that's been an ongoing thing we seem to have is that first couple minutes of the game where the boys just need to wake up ahead of time. It's like they need to get here earlier or something to wake up. Deflected, good hand by Koa. Comes over to the near side.
Should have been offsides though. Push it, push it.
Comes over to the near side by Roeder. Roeder on the near, on the wall. Trying to hold on, goes behind the net. Trying to send one across to Stonebreaker. Kicks it in front of the net, deflected. Grabbed, up top, held on by Laviska. Slap shot, deflected. As Roeder gets taken out, and it wasn't the puck that took him out.
No.
You can't tell me that these kids are just falling on their own like that. EMT comes out.
It's like he took a stick to the face. Not sure, but.
Coaches are coming out. There's been a lot of that happening behind the play, and the referees are not calling any of it.
Right.
This isn't the first time one of our players ended up on the ground where we've literally seen, and I get it, you're on the ice, it's hard to see everything when you're a referee, but you got to start watching when you start seeing guys just randomly fall.
Right.
There's the difference between I just was cutting an edge and fell, and I'm standing here in front of the net next to a guy and randomly I just fall. And it looks like Miles is getting up. Happy to see that.
Yeah.
Referees talking as they should be. Something should have happened.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're going to call because
none of them were watching.
no.
We're going to get a change on some of the line coming out here. Elkins, Amrine, Zach, Stonebreaker, and LaVisca out for Omaha. Amrine going to take the drop. No calls made. Amrine pushing it forward to the corner. Stopped. Koa kicks it back.
Nice skate.
Stonebreaker gets a skate on it. Back to the far corners. Amrine kicks it back. Nice move by Amrine to get it out of there. Sends it back to Sean. Takes a shot wide left to the far side. Koa, sorry. Check that. Stop a play. That was Elkins that took that shot. Stop a play by the goaltender on it.
Yeah, that was T. Cut over there in the corner, too. Grinding out, took his skate, kicked it out to the back to the defender.
Yep, you're right. I thought that was Amrine. It was Cutler. Yep, not bad.
Yeah.
Timeout called by Omaha. 2:44 left, and it looks like they're pulling Trenton out, trying to get on the board. Been a lot of questionable non-calls happening, followed by a lot of questionable calls.
A little bit of the same, right?
Coming out, Lawley, Cutler, Elkins, Bianchetti, Stonebreaker, and LaVisca.
We got to put it on net here, though, boys.
Cutler going to take drop. Flex it right at the goaltender, goes behind the net, picked up by Elkins, trying to send one across to Bianchetti. Bianchetti holds up to LaVisca, takes a shot, deflected. He got the stick of Cutler, but it just couldn't angle it right. Comes over, they get the clear, knocked down by LaVisca.
That's
shot.
Not a high stick, bro.
That's at your shoulder, that's not. Over to the near side, Elkins going after it, gets pushed in the corner, far side corner. Picked up, sends back and grabbed by LaVisca to Stonebreaker, comes in for a shot, deflected to the near side. Stonebreaker again in the near side, goes in front of the net, still loose. Cutler was trying to go after it. They're going to send one high into the Omaha zone, and icing called on Fremont. 2:02 left, open net for Omaha. And no change on that lineup coming out. Check that. LaVisca out, Vaughn in. And Amrine now coming in for Elkins. But goes at the goaltender. They deflect up top. Vaughn trying to hold on to it. Gets a stick on it, gets some help from his teammate. Stopped at the blue line. Vaughn reaches in and grab it. He's going to bring one forward, kicks it. Got it, poke check, goes over high behind the net. Lawley, that Lawley?
Yep.
Lawley trying to go after it in the corner, sends it back to Vaughn. Vaughn on the far side, Sends it back in the corner to Lally. Lally tried in front of the net. Had the right idea. Comes over the near side to Stonebreaker. Sends one behind. Goaltender ended up bobbling it.
Right.
And hold on. 135.
That was a good shot there, though. A little wobbler. I like it.
Change coming out. We're going to see Elkins, Petzold, Lucina, and Thomas, along with Stonebreaker and Vaughn.
Nope, that's LaVisca.
No, that's Stonebreaker. Oh, over there. Yep, Stonebreaker came out. Oh, Vaughn went out and Stonebreaker. Sorry. It's just I'm gonna be confused with that damn jersey at this point. So we're just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna errantly call.
Right.
They did change Sean out. Yep. Elkins taking drop again. Puck goes behind the net. Come on, pass in front. Go!
Yeah,
Omaha! Thomas snuck that one in.
Nice.
Nice job by the boys to sneak one in, and we still have 1:24 left to tie the game.
Right. Nice work by the boys. Nice job. Way to keep it up.
Coming out, we're going to have Bianchetti, Emrine, Elkins, LaVisca, and Stonebreaker. LaVisca picks it up. LaVisca just went right over the top of one of the Freebirds. Still loose in front of that. Comes in, shot. Glove saved by the goaltender. 1:07 left. Great job by the boys to push the puck forward.
Wow, that's a great shot there by Elkins. Great job by Sean. Sean's the one that pushed it in the zone. Took it out on a couple Fremont kids.
Puck goes in the far corner. Picked up by Fremont. Knocked down by LaVisca. Couldn't hold on to it. Picked up, comes over to the near side. Omaha gets it out of the zone. Up top, Amrine trying to get a stick. Gets a deflection back to Lally. Takes a shot, deflected over to the far side. 49 seconds left. Up top by Sean. Takes a shot again. Wide left as it's deflected. Comes over to the near side again. Omaha trying to get a hold of it in the corner, near side. 38 seconds left. Trying to battle it again as Fremont trying to send one out, and it's knocked down again. And another high stick.
My God.
Sorry. High stick! Sorry, I had to yell that one. The guy's stick was up. Back over to the near side again. Stonebreaker holding on to it. Sends one across to Sean. Sean sneaks in, takes a shot. Omaha! And the boys are going nuts right now as Omaha just ties it with 16 seconds left.
That is unbelievable. Great job. Great job by Stonebreaker not to take that shot, push it over to Sean, and let him rip it.
And a beautiful shot by LaVisca ties it.
Right.
With 16 seconds left, and Fremont is just lost their energy on the sideline.
Great to see Miles back out there.
Back to the near side again. Behind the net, picked up by Elkins. 8 seconds left. Elkins charging back into Fremont zone. Got Zach to his left. Gets tripped up. No calls again. Back to the near side, picked up by Vaughn. Shakes a shot, deflected. Was loose in front of the net, but that's the end of regulation.
Great job.
The boys have woken up.
The score after 3 periods, 3 for Fremont Warriors JV, 3 for the Omaha General Lancers JV. We will proceed to a shootout.
They're going to do a shootout, it looks like. And we'll see what happens.
Great job. 16.5 seconds left with that puck going in the back of the net.
Impressive. Well done, boys.
Yeah, here's the thing is not to give up too, right? Not to just...
Can't keep hanging your head. You got to push things forward. There's always a will. There's always a way.
Right.
see what happens. Looks like Fremont's going to get first shot.
Powers is going to come out for Fremont here. T sizes him up.
Powers sneaks it in. First goal good for Fremont. Coming out, we're going to have LaVisca.
Number 26, wearing number 13 tonight, Sean LaVisca.
Sean's going to go to the far side. Comes in on near. Dancing with that a little bit. And they deflected that one. It's 1-0 on the shootout.
Shooting for Fremont, number 12, Lucas Dennis.
Dennis for Fremont. Take that one to the far side. Back into the Omaha. And he misses. Coming out for Omaha. Elkins. Nope.
Roeder.
Oh, sorry, Miles Roeder. God, I need glasses.
Can somebody get Andy glasses?
I have contacts, believe it or not. I'm pretty much blind.
Are you wearing
Back to
them?
the near side. Yes, I am, but they still suck. Oh, they deflected that one.
Save.
Nice save by the goaltender as Roeder was trying
That
to sneak
good
it on.
save. Miles had him too. Yeah, good save by the goalie there. Unfortunately.
Shooting third for Fremont, number 81, Ian Riley.
And coming out for Fremont, Wiley comes onto the near of Omaha. Trying to sneak one in. T deflects that one.
Nice.
Nice job by Westman. And coming out for Omaha now, Ian Zach.
Shooting third for Omaha to advance to the next round. Ian Zach.
Ian taking it to the far. Gonna come back into the near. Go! Omaha! We're at a tied situation on the shootout. Going best of 5.
Oh my God. Their announcer beside me just called, was saying he's taunting. I'm like, you guys haven't been taunting the whole time? I mean,
And a deflection by T.
nice work.
Nice job by T on that one. Coming out for Omaha, Carter Vaughn.
Oh, geez, whose kid is this?
I don't know, but I'm just going to turn around and cry. No.
I can't watch. I think Mom's running.
Mom
Mom's
ran
running.
away.
Mom can't
Carter
watch.
taking it in. He's going to take it to the far. Nope, he's going to go center. Far center. Tried it. They deflected that one.
Bad thing is he had that upper corner. I thought he was going to that far corner because then it was open. Unfortunately, but great try.
For Fremont, number 7, Will Patefield.
Fremont bringing it at center. They snuck that one in. Nope, we still get one more, boys. Coming out for Omaha, Warren Westman.
Shooting for Omaha, number 21, Warren Westman.
W coming at it. Gonna take it far side. Sneaking at the goaltender. And they deflected it. And Fremont ends up winning on the shootout by 1. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Please stay tuned for the varsity game.
Hey, I will have to say, great job by the boys. Great job.
Great. Good comeback.
Right.
You know, it's hard, but we still got more games.
Right.
And, you know, keep in mind, too, that once in a while this happens, but this is an improvement from our last game, so
Right.
got to
Yep.
keep it up. So
Yep.
we'll see everybody here tomorrow, and stay tuned for the varsity game.